Hello, my name's Daisy and I'm from MacEwan Seva and I'm here with Kyle, aka the friendly neighborhood Gora.
Sat Sri Akal, Ki Hal Chal.
So what really got you into the Punjabi culture?
Yeah, good question. So it was something that came to me a little bit later in life. A lot of people assume that I grew up in Mill Woods or maybe spent time overseas or something, and that's not the case actually. So it was actually not until my 30s. Originally it started because I was dating a Punjabi girl, and at that time developed a lot of Punjabi friends and South Asian friends too. I have a lot of Gujarati friends and stuff too. So it was really from that I learned a lot, and that's where I learned to speak the language, which is awesome, but then also to be involved in all the events and the community, the people and everything. So that's what really appeals a lot to me, is like Punjabi lok, South Asian lok, you know, sab to zyada friendly, welcoming, so very friendly, welcoming people. You know, the food is amazing, the music's amazing, the culture is very, very rich. And so for me, it was something that I just really wanted to be a part of. And the South Asian Punjabi community is just so welcoming and friendly that the fact that they welcome me in with open arms was just amazing, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So how do you incorporate Seva into your daily life?
Yeah, actually, it's something that's pretty important to me on like a, I don't know, daily, weekly, monthly sort of, just an ongoing basis when I look at kind of how I want to live my life and the goals I have for myself. So to start with, where I should say it really was important for me is Bare 4 saal pehla, so 4 years ago, mera life changa nahi. So my life wasn't very good about 4 or 5 years ago. Me chinta si, fikar si, paresha si. So I was very like anxious, worried. I had several things in my life not go very well that are pretty big, important things. So to be honest, I wasn't feeling great about life and myself, and I was really searching for something that made me feel better, that made me happy. And it just clicked one day that, oh, what about those Punjabi events I used to go to and the people and all that sort of stuff? It just kind of brought that all back for me. And so where the Seva fits into that is I just really started to like immerse myself back in the culture and events and participate. And like I said, everyone was so welcoming and open. And then a big part of that that appeals to me about Sikhi as well is the Seva component, Seva Langar. So I just think it's a great thing, selfless service, right? To give back without any expectation of something coming back to you. It makes you feel good to do that. So yeah, like a few examples maybe are, so every Sunday the Six for Humanity community group here in Edmonton has a food bank on the south side where we serve on average 700 to 800 people every Sunday, handing out food hampers and food baskets. And so that's a really great initiative to be a part of. Other things too that aren't necessarily, everything doesn't necessarily have to be South Asian based. So like I give blood fairly often. So that's something I just thought, hey, that's something I can do a few times a year. What's really interesting is, I don't know if everyone saw, I did a few videos inside the Gurdwara, Singh Sabha and Ramgarhia with the stem cell donations. Because there's a big lack of South Asian donators to those programs. And so people in the South Asian community who are waiting for transplants for things are really at a disadvantage. So they were doing a big drive to generate interest in that. So that was another thing. I went there just to kind of help them out, do videos and stuff. And then I have a few other causes that are important to me. Again, some Punjabi South Asian related, some not, but it's just it feels really good to be able to give back and live your life in a way like that, right? So, yeah.
So what made you want to share your journey on social media, and how can other people also get involved?
Sure, good questions. So actually, a lot of the things I do or the ideas were planted not by myself, but from other people. So where the social media came from, I actually, believe it or not, was not really on social media at all from a personal level. I've never posted anything on my personal Facebook. My personal Instagram account, I think I posted once like years ago. So it wasn't like really important to me. But then, so what happened, I was just talking to some of my friends one day, and one of them suggested that I should do videos. Because at that time I could speak a little bit of Punjabi, but not a lot. And then I was kind of like, oh no, that's a dumb idea. And they were like, no, you should actually do videos. The community would love it. They would think it's hilarious. And I was like, oh. So I started thinking about, oh, maybe I should. And so it's funny now, thinking like, if I went back to watch my first videos, it'd be super embarrassing. But at least just put myself out there to try it, because I thought, oh, this is something new. I really enjoy the culture and the people, so maybe this is something that people would enjoy. Then, may bahut haran because like surprised because I couldn't believe how much people like these videos. And it was pretty much only because I'm a Gora, and just like being that involved in the community, that interest, I think people appreciated. So it just kind of built from there. And at first, I definitely didn't want to do anything offensive or like kind of that way. I always wanted to be respectful. So at first, I would run all my ideas past some of my friends, and then I got to the point where I was comfortable enough in going to events so that I knew. And then so now, yeah, I don't know, man. Like made videos, kadi maza mazakia, funny, right? Kadi serious, like kadi gurdwara videos or event videos, right? I kind of do everything, just kind of whatever comes to me. It feels like, if I'm being honest, it feels like the culture, the people, the Sikhi was kind of pulling me towards it. And it just like makes my life that much better as a result. So that's kind of where all that all started. How can people get involved? And maybe this is a good segue into that. So actually what I was also surprised with, believe it or not, a lot of my followers aren't South Asian or from the Punjabi community. All my family follows me. A lot of my Goria friends follow me. And a lot of them have told me how much they're learning or realizing that they didn't know before. And some of them, I even have one or two friends that will say stuff in Punjabi to people at their work, whatever, and then shock those people. And it's all because they saw me say some word and are just like doing what I said. So it's great because I get people outside South Asian community asking me questions. What about this? What about that? So it's great because I feel like I'm educating people. And yeah, there is at times a lot of divisiveness and friction sometimes in Canada right now in particular. So I think I feel great because this is something I would do this even without the videos because it just feels that important and nice for me. But the fact that I can do videos and then I have the South Asian community loves it, but then non-South Asian people also are learning and getting educated. I think it's a way to maybe reduce racism, bring people together, all that sort of stuff. So kind of all wraps up together with all these things. And actually even an example like some of the Seva stuff that I've done, I brought some of those non-South Asian people with me to that. So Midikol Ik Beta, and he's 17 now, so I brought him to the Sikhs for Humanity to volunteer. I brought him some other stuff. So it's kind of nice helping non-South Asians experience some of the great things about the people and the culture. So
Thank you for watching, everyone. And if you want to find him, he can be found at
Friendly Neighborhood Gora. So medical Punjabi social media accounts say Friendly Neighborhood Gora, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Bohut Dhanvaad Ji. Thanks for watching. Sat Sri Akal.